Hold on, brother. We got a couple people over here.
Is that considered, okay, if you're keeping it consistent,
hold it down, y'all.
holidays, that's when your family, that's when they get together. Those up days they get together and, you know, stay consistent. You're there every time, eating, partaking.
You talking about partaking. You talking about, yes, that's partaking.
That's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, you know what partaking is, though. You being there or you partaking is different. Okay. Like, you can be at the mall and there's all sodomites in there.
Right.
Are you a sodomite?
No.
Do you protect them? Do you do what sodomites do? No. So you can be in any situation and still not partake and still not went over that line. You have to waver. It's a difference in wavering, going there and wavering, than going there. I'm here to recruit. I'm here to bring the light out. Anybody ask? That's what's up. But you can't even be there and bring the light out if your people telling you, look, the hell with you. I don't want you coming over here. Right. So, like I say, it depends on the situation. Right. Some people, family, are more receptive to what we're talking about. Right. Some kick against it. Right. But that's up to all y'all. Y'all know your family's better than me.
Yeah, and then we want to say this too. Okay, so go ahead.
Just like Mother was saying over there, I would go over there every time. I would go over there every day. And then, like, I would go on those days too, but I would just go there to show my face. I would not eat none of that. But when I tried to talk to my mom and my sisters there, they just started going off on me, saying, I don't want to hear it. I mean, it's just, this happens every year throughout these so-called holidays. And then just like this so-called want to be Thanksgiving,
hold down, y'all, hold down.
Because y'all cut me out, y'all want to hear what I got to say. So, she argued with me over the phone, and I wasn't even there. You can come and see me today. I see you every day. Why I gotta come this day? It's just I don't understand that.
Well, let me ask you this.
And then she tried to get my kids to come over. I said, no, they is not coming over to eat that. Because I know how my mama is.
Right.
She still believes in that Christian thing.
Yeah, you know your family. You know your family.
Yeah, and I know that. And so, she'll try to buy them so-called Christmas gift, and I said, my sister cannot take that. You buy them stuff throughout the year.
Exactly.
This so-called day.
Right.
They gotta wait for that day. You ain't gonna stop me because I said my kids will not take that. And so she got mad at me for a while. So it's like I'm just going from this.
Yeah, like you know your situation. So you, in your case, you know the situation, right? Look, don't come over here with this. You know, I don't want to hear what you talking about. That's different. But we got a brethren back there who mom and them ain't been tainted with Christianity. She's like, boy, come on over and read me. So, you know, Halloween may still be going on, but what you talking about, boys? I never tripped off that before. You feel me? So that, again, it depends on the family, it depends on the situation, and it also depends on how you present the scripture as well. That's the key. We got to make sure.
I present it right, and I bring out the Bible script. Even my husband, he brings out the Bible script, and she goes off. Okay, it's just like like when we do dinners at my house, and my mom, we invite my mom, and you know we pray to the east. Oh my God! Oh Lord, my mama is something else, and my twins. They won't even raise their hand up like this. They look with face. I'm like, oh Lord, so I gotta go through this. So I have to go through this. And so I had to walk to the Passover. Y'all seen me walk one time. Passover. They didn't. I was like, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, but
that's so embarrassing. I don't know what to do with him.
But he tell you it's gonna be like this. Those that endure to the end get saved. So you can't really be tripping off what other people think about you when you in this. Right. Like if that was the case, Christ would have did his work. Right. Remember, his mama came up pregnant when his supposed daddy wasn't around. Right. Right. And you know Israel. Right. It's not no private matter. Everybody whispering.
Nigga Joseph, your daddy.
No, this nigga, he's a bastard for real. Right. His daddy got a noodle back. He weak. His mom was supposed to be stoned 30 years ago, and now he up here in this temple, teaching, breaking off the air. Right. So they was whispering.
Ain't you that old son?
About him, his mama, and all that. You feel me? So you can't be in this tripping off what other people think about you. As long as what you believe can be verified in the scripture, keep doing the work. That's all you can do.
Hold it down, y'all. Hold it down, y'all.
When I'm showing them what belief I believe in, and I'm bringing you here.
So they have no respect.
They have no respect. That is what it is.
can't lower your standards and have no respect on what them down and show disrespect on that. You let it go. You just have to let it go. This is a long walk. It may take 10, 15 years for them to see what's happening. But as long as you share that light with them, sooner or later it may click on and it may never click on. But that's not your responsibility. Your only responsibility is to show it to them. And that's the bottom line. Now, some of us in here, you go around your parents, they understand exactly. You go over there and sit down or whatever. If you go over there every day, this day shouldn't stop you from going. Because sin is sin every day. And what I'm saying is if you start to benefit your parents, like the fact that, okay, today I want to do this, but I need a babysitter. Bring that boy on over here. And then you go have your fun. They into the same wickedness then, but it's benefit you at this point because I need to get to where I need to go. And this baby can't go with me. So then they perfectly okay for you. So we got to make sure we ain't playing games with ourselves or with our parents just like that too. We use them when we want to, but when we want to crack their heads, then we let them have it and stay away from it. You can't do that, y'all.
Okay. I do go over there. I'm sorry, this can be funny. I do go over there, but she starts. My mom lives. They start arguing with me. So it's no need for me to go over there on those days and she constantly arguing with me and trying to dog me out. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear what you got to say.
Let me just say this too also, since I hear you keep saying, I don't want to hear what you got to say. If you go over there, no, I'm saying, if you go over there, you either got to be quiet or don't go over there. Them the two choices. If one leads you to a feast, or you come and you know it's on it, you have to either just be quiet and let it go or don't go. Them the only two choices. There ain't no middle ground when they refuse to hear you.
And I understand that, and when I do go over there, I don't even say nothing about it, and she'll still dog me out with it.
Well, let's get some scriptural verification so you can be confident. Let's get some scriptural verification so you can be confident in that. All right, we got a couple more questions.
Go ahead.
Shalom. I just wanted to say, sometimes, you know, when we go over to our parents' house on those days and we constantly blasting them about what they're doing, I'm just saying, you know, sometimes we do that. And then we want to bid them to our feast. And then if they don't want to partake in stuff with our feast, then we're mad about that too. Because, I mean, if you're thinking about, you know, when you go over there and you just constantly get down on them, then, I mean, how do you feel when they come to our feast and they act like that, when they come to our feast and act like that then? You know, I don't want to eat your food. I don't want to do it. Then what do we think then? You know, so you kind of got to look at it, you know, both ways.
Because you passing your pearls before swine and you invite them to the Passover and they already told you all year, I don't want to hear. Right. Why are you inviting them to
Moms don't get in
I didn't know they was going to be like that. And I only told them this one time. In my belief. Right. Any time when I go over those days, I would say nothing, say, hey mom, how you doing, love you. Then that's when they just start throwing out that. And right. I wish I never went over there that day because I didn't even bring spirits.
Let's get it though. Let's get some scriptural verification. And then we're going to come to the last two questions. Kado and Isaiah. All right, let's get some scriptural verification to comfort our sister in distress right now. Right. Ezekiel chapter 2. Because if we prophesy, we're going to go through these tight battles. You got to stand strong, all right? And again, everybody know their own personal family situation. Right? Everybody knows some people, mothers are more receptive than others. Some people, grandparents are more receptive than others. That's for you to have the knowledge on and know how to bring the word out. It ain't on us. It's on you. Right? I don't know your family, but you know that mama don't want to hear it. She told me I better not come over here, better not answer my phone, say a shalom, or I'm out the house. You don't even need to show up. She told you, look, well, December 25th is Jesus' birthday. Okay, well, can we talk about Jesus on his birthday, you say? No, I don't want to talk about him, no. No, I don't want to talk about him. I'm talking personal experience. No, I don't want to talk about him on his birthday. Well, mama, why not? Talk about you on your birthday. No, you can just go on somewhere. Gotta go. Gotta go. I mean, I can go over there and kick the tree down and toss gifts everywhere, and I look like a rebel, right? But the spirit on her told me what it was from the jump, right? So at that point, do I still, hey, mom, you want to come to Passover? No, you just told me you would. You not only me, you told a couple people I know I would never believe it. Never. All right, that's just what it is. So what do I look like? Holly Hotty, acting like it's all good, right? Because they just my mama. There's a lot of my family too, right? But you got to stay diligent and faithful in this yourself, right? Because be just as hard on your own personal sins too. Yeah. Got a lot of stuff that's plaguing us, lots of stuff. So you need to be just as much as pulling a sword on yourself. Cut yourself, and you trip.
Yeah. And like if you don't want to really partake in the Enoch and all that, you can just slide through a little bit after, you know, after the fact, after they ate all that, so you won't be sitting in the corner, looking at it. They sweating your thumb like, why he ate?
That's good though, so they can come at it. Somebody come ask something. You in that pit? Let's get this though. Ezekiel chapter 2. Let's get it.
Which brings us to the book of Ezekiel. Chapter 2.
Since this is nothing new, Israel has always been rebellious, hard-headed. They'll joan on you. They'll make a mockery. Even people that's around that's weak and don't even know the situation are joining in on the side that's mocking. So they don't get the You don't know what's going on and you over here mocking with them. Because they feel weak in themselves as well. Right? But this is foretold of. This is the walk that you signed up for. They gonna be talking back. You lower than the stuff that's on the bottom of most people's shoe according to them. Alright, but you still gotta set your mind on the most high. Focus later for that. People can throw darts all they want, what they think, I feel. My mama said, stay in the script. And you'll be justified at judgment day. Feel me? People running around here playing with their feelings ain't gonna be justified. No, see, Lord, I thought that was wrong. I didn't think that. You said all the wrong words anyway. I don't think, I feel. Yeah, let's be real what we're talking about. But check this out. So this is a comfortable chapter. It'll soothe your spirit. Check out what happened to Ezekiel, one of your ancient brothers.
Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 1.
Hold down, y'all.
What verse?
Verse 1.
Verse 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel.
I send you to who?
The children of Israel. All
right, come on.
To a rebellious nation.
You're dealing with a rebellious nation. Know that when you go into your people. Right. We are the most hard-headed, stiff-necked people in existence.
Real.
In existence. Understand that. All right, come on.
Hold it down, y'all.
That to a rebellious nation that has rebelled against me, they and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
So what Brother Daniel was saying, your people sin every day. These children of Israel that you profess, your family, they Israelites, they just don't want to admit it. Right? But that still don't stop the DNA of the blood that's in their veins. They have rebelled against the Most High and have transgressed against him until this very day. So know that going in. Hold on, step one. I'm dealing with some hard-headed Negroites. Israel, I'm dealing with some hard-headed. You might not, you ain't gonna gain everybody up in the house. Out of 1,000 people, maybe one will listen. Right? You're still blessed. Step one, Israel's rebellious. They ain't gonna listen. Come on,
Verse 4, y'all. Verse 4, y'all.
Okay, people, write this down, family. Jeremiah stated it in Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 25. We lie down in our shame, and our confusion covereth us. For we have sinned against the Lord our God, we and our fathers, from our youth even unto this day, and have not obeyed the voice of the Lord our God. Verse 4. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted.
And stiff what?
Stiff-hearted.
Okay, come on.
I do send thee unto them, And thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord God.
So the Most High sent Ezekiel to these hard-headed Hebrews, and he still told Ezekiel, look, tell them what I said. You feel me? You can't be tripping off what they thinking.
Right.
Nothing. I told you up front they was rebellious.
That's right.
I told you up front they wasn't going to listen. Tell them anyway.
That's right.
All right, come on, people.
Verse 5. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
Forbear means they won't hear. Either they whether they hear or they don't hear. Come on.
For they are a rebellious house. Yet shall know that there hath been a prophet among them. And thou, son of man, be not afraid of them.
Be not afraid of them. Right? Come on.
Neither be afraid of their words.
Oh, they joning, they mocking. I'm talking bad. Girl, she thinks she a black Jew. How this is funny. Most people don't even know what a Jew is. Laughing, high-fiving. Don't be afraid of them words. Don't be afraid of them. You feel me? They were talking bad about this brother's way.
That's right.
Very bad. All right, come on, Hebrew.
Verse 6. Again. Neither be afraid of their words. Though briars and thorns be with thee.
Oh, you amongst thorns.
Hey, y'all, we can't have all these 10, 11, 12 sidebars. There ain't nothing wrong with y'all talking low in a low tone, but a lot of people are trying to listen. If y'all above your voice, it goes back right to what they said about this rebellious house. We can't even watch a movie theater. Where y'all think that come from? Right. Because we can't even watch a movie and keep quiet, y'all. We ain't saying don't talk, but if we read y'all got a sidebar going on, just whisper to who y'all talking to. Because somebody in here trying to listen, they trying to do like this and listen through 10 conversations.
There's an echo in this room because there's nothing to absorb the sound.
If you feel that you need to talk, there's plenty of space. Go out in the hallway or something. Get your issue off real quick. Come on back in. Where everything can be clear. All right, come on, Hebrew. Verse 6.
Verse 6. Though briars and thorns be with thee, and thou dost dwell among scorpions.
Here you dwell amongst scorpions. You amongst thorns and snakes. Even though you amongst this, come on.
Be not afraid of their words.
Don't be tripping off their words, so what?
Nor be dismayed at their looks. Though they be a rebellious house.
Dismayed, the brother said it earlier, it means a sudden loss of spirit. When you come around your people, don't have you a sudden loss of spirit. Dismayed.
I.e.
the Lord,
don't be scared.
The Lord told them, don't be scared.
Turning their face up.
Right? Though briars and thorns, though you be amongst scorpions. Right? Stand bold. Stand strong. Right? See, we gonna exploit those that's weak. That's how Israel is. While you down, we stomp on them.
That's right.
So if you studying this, you gotta know what you're talking about. Well, if they mock it right now, see a lot of brothers is kind of seasoned in what we do. When we go around our family, they be silent.
That's right.
Like they be straight picking on what they say around us, because they know that boy gonna go to this Bible and get the Bible. And he gonna have everybody in here looking crazy.
That's right.
Right? That's when you study it up. They know your sword sharp. If your sword ain't sharp, you fumbling through your contacts list trying to call Brother Daniel, trying to find a precept. Who you gonna convince it of? Oh, she don't know what the hell she talking about.
Right.
You gotta study up. Right? And then you know the difference when you come around. It's that uneasy side. You know, like y'all just finished talking about me, and I showed up. Y'all get finished talking. You know, you finished talking about somebody. They walk in the room. Everybody, you know, scratch their head. That's how it is when you study. You came and represented the matter.
And what do
you
they?
Line upon line, precept upon precept. So all it means, y'all just study more. Right? And then you see how they'll react different than you. Right? They already know, look, they don't forewarn the party. So-and-so coming. Don't ask nothing about no Bible, no God, no religion. Stick to how good the Twinkies taste. Right. And they'll be straight. Just stick to that. You go anywhere outside there, he's gonna bring up a Bible verse, and it's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem.
Right? But that's the difference in them mocking and joning on you, than them like, hey, forewarn the party. So-and-so coming. Right? Red flag. That's when you know within yourself. That's spiritual verification for yourself. I must have been studying.
Exactly.
And understand this, y'all win too when they decide to put your stuff to the side. You already ahead because they decided that if she's coming, I'm going to take the time to prepare their food like the law say and set it aside for them. You already at home with the victory. All it is, it's just stage one has already been completed. They following the diet because they know you coming. Sooner than they keep making 2 pots, they're going to start making more. And eventually it's going to come on down the line, but we just ain't got no patience. We want them to do it today, and we didn't get it today. It took us some time to get it, but we want them to do it today.
Come on, let's finish it up.
Okay, and what do they say when that person walked through the door? Speaking of the devil.
Yeah, they do. Speaking of the devil, they were just talking. But I'm the devil now.
And you in great company with the Messiah, because they told him, you must be doing the work of Beelzebub.
That's right.
Which brings us to verse 7.
Hold it down, y'all. Let's get it.
Verse 7. And thou shalt speak my words unto them, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. For they are most rebellious. But thou, son of man, hear what I say unto thee. Be not thou rebellious like that rebellious house. Open thy mouth and eat that I give thee.
The prophet was told not to be rebellious. Be obedient. Do what I tell you to do. Go tell them anyway, whether they hear or forbear. And that don't mean you go pull a kick door and kick the door out. That means when opportunity is there, find a scene. You hear me? You never know. 3 years later. I had people double back on me from 3 years ago. Bro, I remember, man, we was hollering out there on the so-and-so, so-and-so. Man, look, man, I've been on it. Look, man, I ain't know y'all was still. Yeah, we still out here getting it in. Feel me? The same seeds you planted years ago, double back. And grew. They got more faith. They out here witnessing. You feel me? You start seeing the fruit that you put out here come back.
Like Paul stipulated in 1 Corinthians chapter 3. Apollos planted, I watered, but it's the God that gives the increase. Verse 9. And when I looked, behold, and hand was sent unto me, and lo, a roll of a book was therein.
The word of the Most High.
And he spread it before me, and it was written within and without. And there was written therein lamentation and mourning and woe.
That's the message that Ezekiel brought to him. Unless y'all turn, unless y'all repent, you're going to lay down with these heathens.
Or as that song,
18. I mean, it's not really.
or as that worldly song says, you can get with this, or you can get with that.
34 to 36. Matthew 10, 34 to 36.
Y'all, these are more scriptures concerning what we face at this time. Hold it down, y'all. This is what we're talking about. More scripts concerning the time that variance or differences in family members. But the Most High tells us how to deal with that. If we choose to deal with it on our own, this is why we having the problems that we have, because we're not being obedient to dealing with this situation. Your parents ain't the first one that mocked and did these things, so you got to look at the scripture as an example and see how do I deal with my people when I'm feeling what I'm feeling, because it already didn't happen before. We already got the roadmap.
Matthew 10, 28 on down. And then look, Christ had brothers. I don't know if a lot of y'all were there. Christ had brothers and sisters. And check this out. All of them didn't believe in him.
Sure did.
We're going to get that next, John chapter 7. His brothers was mocking him. If you are who you say you are, go on up there to that feast and show yourself to the word.
Right.
Christ replied, look, it's always convenient for y'all to go. You in cahoots with the word.
Right.
You feel me? They hunting for me. Right? So it's easy for you to go on up there and high five with everybody.
Right.
You dig? Nah, my time is not ready. They hate me because I testify to the works of the world of evil. That's what he's saying, John chapter 7. Right? While his brothers and them was mocking him.
That's right.
So you're going to be mocked by your family. If that's too much for you, stay on your porch.
Stay on your
Don't even come out here, stay on the porch. Right. You're going to be mocked. Talk bad about it.
Right.
John don't.
Yes.
I told my baby sister Shalom one time, she said, Mazel Tov.
Still thinking you're Jewish. Right. You know what I'm saying? Even though you done told them, look, I'm not a Muslim. I'm not Jewish. I believe in the Christ of the Bible. Even though you done told them all that, they still, that's what's on the wire. They Muslims. Right. They be smoking Muslims. Go ahead, bro.
Hey, bro. That acceptance thing is dangerous. What you talking about? Because some people will tell you, you can say you Jehovah, you can say you Israelite, you can say you Muslim. They don't care. Come in. Rome always been the same. That wide road don't care what you do. As long as you pay your taxes and come on Sunday. They don't know what you say when you come up in the house. But we got to stand firm on ours. We supposed to stand firm on his word. Not expecting everybody else to bow down to it. Because we all make decisions. We all got a choice to make a decision. So if they want to do that, some of the folks don't do that. Flat out. Let them do it.
Yeah, no doubt, Hebrew. And you can't be in this walk tripping off the mindset of others. When they think about you should influence you still doing this work out here.
I can't bring nobody else in the head.
Hey, you gotta want it yourself. Right? The kingdom of heaven is like a man that findeth a treasure in the field and sold all to buy the field. Right? You gotta be all in. Right. This is what it is. All right, you gotta be all in. Matthew chapter 10, verse 21. Next witness. Remember, they're going to come against you. They came against the Messiah.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 21. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death. You hear that?
No, that Christ let you know. You follow me, you're going to have family members that straight turn on. That's just what it is. Even those that's of your spiritual family. Like Judas turned on the Christ. Right? It's part of the equation. There's always sellouts around. All right? Come on, bro.
And the father, the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death.
Awful. I thought it was all love. Everybody follows Jesus, right? No. Why is there so much drama in following Christ? That lets you know everybody ain't talking about the same God.
They ain't talking about the same Christ.
Because if we are the same spirit, it'd be all good. When us brothers be together that believe the same thing, it'd be a smile on everyone's brother's face. In some way, shape, form, or fashion. We're kicking, laughing. That's the fruit of the spirit. It's joy. Right? So we worship the same God and we possess the same spirit. Why everybody agitated when we come around?
Boy, you better say that.
You know right there, it's a spiritual war. The spirit on them is of the word.
Yeah. Right.
The spirit on you is of the Most High. So it's going to be some type of confrontation. It's like the movie Highlander. Y'all remember that back in the day? Remember dude used to be able to feel when somebody else was around? And it can only be one. They can pull swords and get it in. It can only be one. All right, come on, bro.
Verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men.
No, loved.
And ye shall be hated of all men.
No, I say liked.
And ye shall be hated of all men.
Ye shall be Mr. Rogers Spirit Israelites.
And ye shall be hated of all men.
Right.
For my name.
For his name's sake.
Joel Osteen.
You're going to be hated for the name of Christ, the true Christ of the Bible. Because the world ain't never loved what he was teaching.
That's right.
The world ain't never loved it. When Paul and them was in the book of Acts, coming to these various spots, they like, look, dog, they teach things that are anti-Roman. Right? We supposed to believe in Diana and all these other gods. Man, they teaching something totally different.
Right.
These brothers done turn the world upside down.
Turn the world upside down.
Come on, man. Come on, bro.
But he that endured to the end shall be saved.
That's why he said you got to endure.
Right.
If you can get into this, get to tripping off what everybody say about you and retire off of it.
That's right.
You won't be saved. That's why he said you got to endure, because they're going to come at you.
That's right.
The mocking, the joning, and look, you are Israelite. You are this book right here. Your people have always been stiff-hearted, hard-headed, mocking. That's what it is.
And they always went after other gods too. That's what people need to understand. They always did that.
And that's that stronghold we was talking about earlier.
Yeah, read Judges, it'll tell you all about that.
Okay, I'd be remiss. That last verse.
Oh, let me get that in again.
Well, but it goes right with it. That verse, that last verse Obed just read, it's Galatians 6:9. And let us not be weary in well-doing, For in due season we shall reap if we faint not, i.e. endure to the end.
Verse 23. But when they persecute you in this city, flee ye into another. For verily I say unto you, ye shall not have gone over the cities of Israel till the Son of Man be come. The disciple is not above his master.
You're not above your master. Right? Come on.
Nor the servant above his Lord.
Right?
It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord. If they have called the master of the house Beelzebub,
they call Christ Satan. They call him Beelzebub. Right? Come on.
How much more shall they call them out of his household?
So if they called Christ and he never did anything wrong, and they called him Satan, why you think your people call you Satan? What make you think they not going to call you that? And all us been wicked.
You in a cult.
All us been sinning. All us are sinners. Christ was never a sinner. Huh? And they talk bad about him and called him the devil. How much do they call him of his own household then? If you follow him and they called your master the devil, you the devil.
Right.
So that's something else you're going to get called. A devil.
Speaking of the devil, here he comes.
Right. Come on.